Escape from Duckov has all the things I want from a single-player extraction game. A quality gameplay loop where you enter a raid, loot, fight, survive, and extract. Your home base has tons of workstations to build using your extracted loot, and there are multiple NPC vendors that you can unlock. There's a crafting system with multiple different types of workbenches. There are a ridiculous number of quests for just being a demo. There are multiple skill trees that you can level up. Take that, Dark and Darker. The gear progression feels good. The weapons are customizable with attachments and many different ammo types. Combat isn't revolutionary, but it is fun. And I've already clocked in over 12 hours on a free demo. When I saw this demo at NextFest, I ignored it multiple times, thinking it was just a meme extraction shooter cash grab game. Man, I was wrong. Escape from Duckov is a fantastic little game which appears to be made by a tiny Chinese indie dev team studio called Team Soda, who also made games which are currently rated at 97% positive and 93% on Steam. It has over 300,000 wish lists, but I assume most of that is coming from China because I'm not hearing much buzz about this game in the West. Look, let's be honest, you shouldn't expect to put 1,000 hours into this game as your new daily driver, but it's absolutely worth trying the demo for free if you are a single-player extraction game fan. I couldn't get into Zero Sievert like I could with this demo. Now, the demo's far from perfect. Like, there are plenty of English translation problems. The combat is fun for now, but again, not revolutionary or special. And the demo has you fighting the same scav enemies for a majority of the game, even though there are other types of enemies out there. For example, robot spiders come out at night to hunt. There are a few little bosses in the game, seemingly often inspired by Tarkov bosses. The Space Storm aspect is cool, but I'm assuming there's going to be more to it fleshed out in the J-Labs zone, where people appear to be experimenting with it. The demo has just the Ground Zero and Warehouse zones for now. I'm going to quickly cover what your first 30 minutes in this demo might look like, and I'll give you some tips to help you get a really good start. When you first start the new game, you'll need to select a difficulty. You can make this game as hard or as casual as you like. For sweaty extraction game chads, I'll recommend at least super hard, where you lose everything when you die, except what's in your safe pocket. Standard is like Dark Souls, where you can just go recover your stuff from your grave when you respawn. Character creation is more robust than I would have expected from a game like this. You can get some pretty derpy looking ducks that almost remind me of Kenshi. Next is the tutorial, which is helpful and short. Exactly what I like. Grab this carrot to sell when you get to your base. The game gives you a melee weapon, bandages, and chocolate milk. Don't drink it, save it to sell. Take out the first guard and put on his armor. Loot this chest to get the worst pistol in the game. Use it to take out these guards. Most enemies in this game shoot, then pause, then shoot, then pause. Try to peek and shoot them during that open window if possible. Taking them unaware will give a second or two of free shots. Loot the dumpster on your way out and extract. Back at base, you can talk to Jeff for some basic info and quests. Take that carrot, chocolate milk, and anything extra you don't need and sell it at the vending machine. Now you can go to the skill machine and get the first skill, which upgrades your inventory. Next, go to Jeff, complete his quest, and he'll give you 2 more. Boom, you've got extra inventory, cash, and more quests to do before your first raid even begins. For your first raid, I recommend trying to get 2 pieces of wood for your workbench and clearing out the camp to the west that has 2 enemies in it. The camp's got great starter loot. Every raid there will be this box of free goodies, and you can get a second box after a quest to upgrade it in the future. For now, the first box will always have this starter pistol, 30 rounds, and a wooden stick. Feel free to just wear armor, bring bandages, and bring the best gun you got from the guards into your first raid. You can loot that starter pistol and you'll have 2 guns to swap between without having to reload first. I didn't do that here, but you can. Head west and there will be 2 melee enemies here. If they're charging you and you have no ammo in your mag, then you have to switch to your melee weapon to finish them off. This camp has multiple decent loot spawns for being right at the start of the game. Here you can see we even got a shotgun out of a weapons crate. Fill your pockets up and head home. Back at base, you can turn in that hunter quest and build a workbench. That will complete the second quest, and you can get 4 more from Jeff. Alright, now you have a great start after your first successful raid. I hope you've enjoyed this mini guide and little featurette on a charming little game demo which punches far above its own weight. The demo is completely free, so you have nothing to lose. As always, I wish you the best of luck in your raids. Not like this, out.